and what a great day to sew something wonderful. I'm Kea with Kea Bee.
And this is Tech Guy from the Hive,
and welcome to Flosstube. We are so excited to be back with you again this week, and I am really loving this Flosstube thing. Like, I think we're having a lot of fun with it. We are meeting some really great Flosstubers just kind of through email and Instagram, social media, things like that. And I just think we're having so much fun with it. And we just filmed another quilt tutorial for you, so look for that right after this video comes out this week. So we're doing huge things before Mania.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so without further ado, let's get into today's video. We have so much to show you today, and I'm pumped about it.
We're pumped about it. We are pumped about it.
Okay, let's start with, do you want to start with whips?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you want to
I keep forgetting what whips mean.
Works in progress.
I'm working on that.
Yeah, so if you follow Kea Bee on social media, or Instagram rather, you know that this week Tech Guy actually started his very first cross stitch. Fat Quarter Shop was so gracious enough to send him 2 patterns.
Yes.
And he went ahead and chose one to start now because he's never cross stitched, never done any type of cross stitching or embroidery or anything like that. So we thought before Mania and all the crazy of that, let's go ahead and get him kind of integrated into this. And so show him what you did.
It's pre-Mania.
It is pre-Mania.
For me.
Yeah, so he chose the smaller of the two to go ahead and start on. This is Country Cottage Needleworks.
Yep.
Frosty Forest.
Yes.
And it's adorable.
Yes. And I'm going to definitely put the link in the description below so you guys can get a better look at this. I honestly didn't realize how much work this is, and I have pulled out more stitches than I could care to tell you guys. And counting, I thought I was great at counting blocks. No, I'm not. So I chose this one. I thought it was pretty cool. I love the pattern. I like what was going on with it. Eventually I will get it finished before Christmas. But no,
Well, tell them why it's so difficult though.
I thought it was a great idea, despite what my wife was telling me, to work on a dark Aida.
Yeah.
And when I say dark, I mean like a navy blue, which I'm like, it's a color. Like, it doesn't matter.
Right.
I should be able to see the holes. That's not the case.
Yeah, so he's working on just a DMC Navy 14 count Aida that I picked up at a local big box store.
Yeah.
And he thought, oh, that will be perfect, and this will stitch up beautifully on navy.
Great.
And it will stitch up beautifully on navy. But it's going to be very difficult to see. And so we've tried a light board.
Didn't work.
And yeah, he didn't like that. He's tried the overhead light.
That's actually probably the best
that you've tried so far,
is using these overhead lights.
Yeah.
It's a little creepy when I'm by myself in this room, in the corner with the overhead light on. But I think that I can see a lot more through the stitches. But with these little dinky lights that we have in the living room, it's not working out for me. Yes. And she's seeing me doing this and moving around with my. Yeah, it's.
And he doesn't wear glasses yet, so I say yet because he should wear glasses and he doesn't. But so he can't use the really handy little lights that clip onto your glasses. So
I'm working on it.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
So why don't you actually show them what you've stitched so far? It's so exciting, guys.
So I have done this. I don't know if you guys can actually see it. It's
Frosty Forest.
I've done a lot of the letter work because I think that was great practice. There's supposed to be a Christmas tree right here or a tree right here. I'm not even getting to that yet. And there's usually something going on here, but I'm not going to turn it around because it's super not clean. It is a wreck in the back, but I'm learning, and
it's your first piece.
It's my first piece. And
he did learn that he likes stitching on a Q-snap way better than stitching in hand.
Right now it is.
Yeah.
Because it's firm and it's not like I'm wrestling with the Aida. I haven't poked myself a lot. I've created new holes that are not supposed to be there.
That's true.
It's rough. And using this as relaxing time, it's not relaxing for me yet. It is like another part-time job. So when I'm like trying to get through the forest, I did that in like 2 settings, and I had to be in complete silence and complete quiet to concentrate on in and out, in and out, in and out. So that's where I'm at right now. That's probably what, a week and a half? A week?
Maybe just a week.
Just
I
a
think.
week?
Yeah, I don't think it's been a week and a half.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get the 30-minute goal. That's not happening either. So when I do sit down, it's like an hour, hour and a half.
It's addicting. Like once you start, you just want to see more progress.
Yeah, or I just want to get done with the letter so I can cut it off and move to the next one.
You're funny. Okay. Sorry guys. It is super late in our house. Yes, you get crazy hair end of day us today because we needed to get this.
My hair is fine.
Yeah, that's true. So, okay, so that's your whip right now, and he's learning and he's doing great. He really is doing really well. So if you have helpful tips, like I know Priscilla and Chelsea, Priscilla does a lot on the chalkboard Aida. I've seen Kimberly at Fat Quarter Shop. She's working on Bloom. And so if you have tips, comment down below some tips to help him. We just watched Jen Lee. Somebody had suggested in one of our other videos that we watched Jen Lee and her husband Brandon. And she said put a white pillowcase underneath. So we haven't tried that yet. Yeah,
I put a pillowcase underneath, a pretty light one, but it's not...
Oh, you already did that?
Yeah.
And it didn't really help?
I take the advice. I've already done it. But.
Well, if you remember, what used to be our studio is now our living room. And that was a very, very dark room. And that's what our living room is. And so that's what we stitch in at night. So it is dark, even though we've bought 100 lamps.
A few lamps.
Yes. Okay, so whips for me. I've got just a couple. I have been like super busy reorganizing, getting ready for Mania. We're wrapping up our homeschool year. So I've just been super busy in the last week with kind of tying up loose ends. So I've got a lot of stitching done and I've gotten a tiny bit of quilting done. So I want to show you, this is how far I've gotten on Quilters Cottage.
That's awesome.
So I did choose to make my house navy with yellow doors because that's my dream home. No, I'm kidding. I just loved the contrast. I don't love that chestnut DMC color. I did go ahead and use it for the window panes and the chimney just to kind of give it more of a carpenter home feel. I know it's supposed to be a farmhouse, but I really, really like these colors together. And of course, being in a beehive, we have to have yellow doors.
Absolutely.
So I am almost done with the house, and then I just have trees and rubbish to go along the bottom.
And her back looks amazing.
It does not look amazing.
Way better than mine.
Okay, so it is Quilters Cottage. It is an It's So Emma pattern by Lori Holt. So we will link that down below. Absolutely. Everyone is doing this right now, so if you haven't seen this, yeah, that's what we're working on. So that was my cross stitch whip. So I've gotten a lot of that done in the last about a week. I've
like on purpose time.
Like actually
nights,
really trying, because I'm
nights.
really behind in the stitch along. I mean, that was their stitch along ended 2 weeks ago. They were done stitching, and so I'm really far behind. But I think last time I showed you, I maybe was down here. I had gotten the letters, the fence, and down here done. And now that I'm getting further in it, I wish I would have done it on a darker piece because I think this fencing really...
That's why I picked the darker Aida, because I know that's going to come out and it's going to be looking great.
Yeah.
I should have started with a lighter one.
Because he has my Q-snap, I've been stitching in hand, and it's killing my arthritis in my hand. So I have all of the sizes of Q-snaps on order from Fat Quarter Shop. So they should be here in a couple of days.
Absolutely.
Yes.
With the coupon code.
I did use a coupon code because I remember it this time.
Yay.
Okay, so that is my stitching whip right now. My quilting whip is, we did a tutorial a few weeks ago on the pineapple paper piecing. And I mean,
I like it a lot.
I love it. Everyone is loving the paper. Kimberly just did a live stream this week where she made some blocks and she showed blocks that she made up really, really quickly. Yep. Coriander, or Corey Yoder of Coriander, is that right? Corey Yoder of Coriander Quilts.
That's a lot.
I really hope that's right because I just
If not, we are
loud.
so sorry.
Yes. So she just posted a picture that she was doing the pineapple blocks as well. So I had this fabric that we had gotten from a Creative Notions box last month with these adorable mice on them. And I fussy cut them. I mean, guys, I fussy cut the mice and put it in the center. And so in the other block, the center is white. This first ring right here is the print. And then it alternates from out there. So now I'm doing this really cute, you know, fussy cut center. So I have made 10 more blocks. I did 10. I did 10 more blocks. 5 are going to go in a table runner and 5 are going to go in another table runner for my mom because she collects Anna Lee dolls.
Yeah, she loved that pattern.
And she thought these really looked like her little Anna Lee dolls. So, I mean, we've got, look at these, guys. I'll just quickly run through them. Like, so cute. I love the idea of fussy cutting these. And, yeah. I mean, I just think those are so
that
cute.
Wasn't part of the pattern, or was it?
What?
In the middle.
No, this, according to the paper, it's supposed to be white in the center, whatever your background is.
So how often do you, people who are watching this, change the pattern?
Oh yeah, like how often do you deviate from the pattern?
Because
well, just like I deviated from the color of DMC I used on the house, people deviate from patterns all the time.
I just didn't know how often people do that.
Yeah, you kind of make it your own, I think.
I imagine there's going to be people that are like to
go
the book,
these.
to the T, and then there's other people who are like it's a guide.
Look at these. Oh my gosh, you guys. I really hope you can see these little mice in the center. It's like a little family, and it's just so adorable. I'm going to drop them all. So there's that. And that guy. They're so cute.
Yeah.
They are so cute.
You've been busy.
Yeah. It doesn't take that long to do those, but I needed to get them done. So I've got 2 table runners I'm working on right there. So that's what we have going on, stitching and quilting.
Yes.
And as y'all know, we are doing stitching and quilting for Mania.
Just stitching.
So, yes. Oh yeah, you're just doing stitching. I'm doing quilting and
I can just
stitching.
get the project done.
Which, speaking of Mania, April 29th, so in just a week, we will be putting out a whole video of Mania plans from the 1st to the 31st. And so I'll go through each pattern that we're going to go through or each pattern that I'm going to stitch and the quilt kits that I got to kind of break up for our 15 quilting days. So
it's going to be fun.
Yeah, be looking out for that next week.
Yes.
Okay, let's do some haul, shall we?
Shall we?
Okay, so I've got a little bit of haul. One I am so excited to tell you about. Okay, let's do that one first because I just want to talk about it. So I ran to the dollar store the other day. I drove to the dollar store the other day. I was looking for. What was I even looking for?
Is there even a reason for you to go to them?
Oh, we were making a resurrection garden. So I was going to look for some twine and I don't remember. Something else. Oh, the little pebbles. Yeah. That's what it was. Anyway, don't need to know that. And I took a quick gander down the crafting aisle because I always do. Because I do tend to buy glue sticks and things like that at the dollar store because...
We go through them.
I go through them and they're $1. And... sitting there on the end of the aisle were picture frames. And I saw these and had to have them because, I mean, they're perfect. So I'm going to open this one right now because I should have done this before because anyway. Because you guys are going to want to run to that green dollar store and get these. Look at these. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to flip it around and use it as here we go. So, it is just a simple black and white striped picture frame, just like this. They attach the little alligator clip right there. And so, guys, like how simple is that for a finish? And it was $1. A small finish can go straight in there. You can put it on a fabric backing if you wanted, if you don't like this stripe. I mean, add a fabric backing and then put your small right there. For $1. So I had to get 2 of those. So, they both came from the dollar store. Run over there. I don't know if they had different backings. You saying drive. That's what everybody's going to comment. Tech guy saying drive is so funny.
I say that to her all the time. She's like, I'm going to run somewhere. I'm like, no,
yes.
You got to drive somewhere.
Okay, so these came from the green dollar store, if you know what I mean. And, yeah, it's just a little 4x6 frame with a little alligator clip.
It's a very quick, finished project that you can swap out.
Super quick. And then you can swap it out, right?
For $1.
Right. And I mean, even at this, you can buy these little clips. So, I mean, think of like the endless possibilities. Like if you had a different frame that you wanted to do this with, just buy these clips, hot glue it to that guy or E6000 or whatever craft glue you want to use. And you can turn a frame into that.
Boom.
Like an easy finish for a small. So, that was my, all my haul is exciting, but that was like my
super She was really super excited about that.
Okay, the next one I wasn't so excited about. I am on the hunt for floss catcher, not floss catcher.
What's the technical term?
Floss holder, floss something. And so I've gotten a couple of different options. I use the little white
like
spools.
paper spools.
Yeah, one was laying right here. I use those to wrap my DMC around. I really, really love the little flower ones from Lori Holt that Fat Quarter Shop sells. Those are adorable, but I would need so many of them. So I'm trying to hold off to purchase those because they're so cute and I want 1,000 of them. But anyway, y'all get it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm on the hunt to find things that can go down in my project bags but still hold my floss. So I bought these from a local big box. They are just like little Ziploc pouches. They're tiny. There are 36 in here. They have holes cut out already so you can put them on a ring if you want to. And they're just little 3.5 inch by 5 inch sleeves, like little Ziploc sleeves. So I bought those. I'm going to try those. And I bought this because I thought it was something completely different, and it's not. And now I'm going to put it on Flosstube so that someone out there, Kimberly, will make this for us. Okay, I bought this thinking that this was a page protector used 2 ways. I thought on the front you slide in those little spool keeper things, like the little white ones. I thought you slid that in the front. And then the back I thought was open so that you can put your pattern back there because that's so smart to me. Then one page is your floss and the back, your pattern goes down in it to protect it. Right?
Yeah, if y'all make that, can you send us some? That would be great.
Needs to make that. That is not what this is. So these are going back to the store because this is literally just a page protector for all these little...
Yep.
No, I don't need this.
There was a sigh of disappointment when she figured that out.
I was so frustrated because I was like, oh, this is so great. Like, I'm going to be able to keep a binder because I'm a binder person.
You're an organized person. I
am a binder person. So I was like, great, I can have a binder. Like, that's awesome to me. And this was such a letdown because that's not what this is. So here's what I need. I need a page protector that has 4x5, so 20 slots that these little things go down, but then the back side of the same page protector holds your pattern too. So then everything can go in a binder.
Sounds so simple.
It does. Somebody make it. Can you
send us a couple when you guys
Yes. Okay, so that was haul, but that's getting returned. But I wanted to put it out there in Flosstube because somebody will know how to make that.
That's probably already out there, and we're just didn't see it.
That's true.
Oops.
That's true. Okay, my last haul is, and I'm hesitant to show you this because you guys are gonna want it. Our Table Runner of the Month Club came.
Yes.
And guys, it's adorable. Look at that. It's like a watermelon. It's really, really cute. This is a Riley Blake thing, so they are sending us. Or we subscribe to their Table Runner of the Month. Mm-hmm. So once a month, they send us this box. This is the cutest,
I can't get over the a lot of thought into these boxes, and I work in a space that presentation's everything. When someone that's what catches someone's eye. Mm-hmm. So this is super cool. Even though I'm nerding out over a magnetic box. It's super cool.
It's so great.
Same
like,
thing
it's got a
that happened
magnetic closure.
Yep.
Yes, last month's was their, like, signature teal.
And I thought it was, like, the first...
Teal, bluish color, like the Sew Sampler box color.
Yeah.
And it magnet closes,
it's just super
which is
nice.
great.
And
then
stacks.
it opens up. Yeah, they stack so nicely.
It's awesome.
So it's pre-cut to, they're not pre-cuts. It is pre-cut to the dimensions that we need it to be. We just have to slice it up, subcut it into the places that we need. The patterns come full color. They're super nice paper.
They really outdid themselves.
They really did.
And I thought the box last month was like a one and done type of thing, and they were going to ship us in a different box.
No, so now I have all these great storage boxes that I can use for more organizing.
We don't have enough of those.
Hey, listen, at Christmas time when everybody needs boxes,
don't give them back.
Your girl has Sew Sampler boxes, Quilty boxes. I mean, I got them all. Okay, so I'm hesitant to tell you about this because they're sold out and you can't subscribe anymore because they are sold out every month. But I just was so excited about that. And so that came and I can't wait to make it.
I think that's like the newest thing that I'm looking forward to what comes in.
Is the table runner?
That, because it's super cool, and when we get
it's once a month and it's like holiday or seasonal themed.
Right, and we're way already behind for the first one.
I don't even have the first one done. But I feel like, though...
You can start that anytime.
Well, no, I feel like that table runner for last month came and like 2 weeks later. Am I crazy? I think it came like 2 weeks after
I think they had some shipping issues because of the weather.
Because of the weather.
We're cool with that.
Right.
We're not complaining. Right. And just...
Okay, so
happens.
that's all my haul. So, next, I forgot to talk about finishes because I actually have finishes.
You do.
Yes, which was a lot of my sewing time. A lot of my sewing time.
She does other things.
Yes.
With our kids and with the home, so it's crazy that she stays up and does these projects.
This is a beautiful stack of all project bags.
Which I will put a tutorial, like, right
somewhere up there. So these are project bags made out of Lori Holt's gingham fabric because it's my favorite and I love it. And I got it for $5 a yard. Don't ask me where because I won't tell you.
Own.
He did get his own. So these are, and they have a vinyl on one side so you can see what's in it. So let me show you one that actually has something in it. Like this. So I can see the pattern right here. Mm-hmm. And everything fits down in it and they are all perfectly the same size. So I made 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I made an odd number of this size that I have.
You've sent
yes. And then I made some bigger ones because I do have some that require a lot more floss. Now I know that the patterns don't fit into these and I was fine with that. I never intended the patterns to actually fit inside of these bags. I needed them so I could kit projects for Mania.
Right.
And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. So.
Which are very, very handy.
Which 11 and 5 is what?
It's 16.
'Cause math, Stephanie. If you guys watch Pam and Steph with Just Keep Stitching, I love 'cause math. It's awesome. So I have 5 of the larger bags because I wanted some of those. So I made 16 bags for myself because I have 16 cross stitch Mania starts. And I made several more to go out to...
special people?
A special company, and you might see that later this week. So that's super exciting for us. Like I'm over the moon excited that they were so in love with them. So the company was so in love with them. So you might see those later this week. Yes. Okay, so that was my finish. So I mean, I think I sent her 5, and I made 16. So what's that? 'Cause math.
A lot
of project bags.
And she just whipped it up one night.
Yeah. If you want to make a project bag or know how to make any size of project bag, you can check out our tutorial that he'll link because he's tech guy. And you can make your very own project bag. It's very simple. It takes very little fabric depending on what size you want to make.
You can probably do it in your sleep.
And you can cater it to whatever pattern you want to.
Right.
Yeah, you can. Anyway.
Yep.
It talks about it in that tutorial, how you cater. Okay, the last thing we have is mail call. So exciting. Okay, so last Flosstube, I told you that we had some BandAids sent in that I forgot to actually show you. So I wanted to show you that first.
Thank you.
This is the beautiful box I was telling you about. So pretty. It says Grow in Grace, and it's got these beautiful flowers on it.
Absolutely.
And this came from a very sweet lady with a very sweet note that I won't read out loud or because I cry when I read cards or notes. But she is so adorable. She watches our YouTube channel a lot, and so and she kind of deals with some medical issues in her family as well, and so she was really gracious enough to make us some Band-Aids.
Yes.
And let me show you the Band-Aids that she made. These are little strawberries. Aren't they so cute?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And that turquoise, like greenish, whatever color, it's green, it's not turquoise. This greenish heart is adorable. And this that has bunnies and does it have, no, it just has bunnies.
Just bunnies.
I thought it had some chicks on it, but it just has bunnies and that bright yellow heart. So we got 2 Band-Aids from her, and she sent us some chocolates, and I believe her note said, let me check one more time. Let's see, the chocolate is made locally and it is so yummy. And so, yes. So we got
I kind
some
of forgot the chocolate
chocolates in there. Oh, good. And then she sent me some really cute little washi tapes for our planner.
Yes.
So she sent us a couple of Band-Aids, and I just thought that was incredibly, incredibly sweet.
And thoughtful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, so thoughtful. And she had everything wrapped so nicely. It was really such a joy to read. If you don't know, we are collecting Band-Aids for the Band-Aid quilts. There's also a tutorial for that as well. Elizabeth over at Quilters Candy made a pattern that makes Band-Aid quilts. And we've got a tutorial that she allowed us to make for our subscribers.
Thank you.
To make a Band-Aid or an entire quilt of Band-Aids and send them to us. And we want to donate them to our local children's hospital where our son has all of his brain surgeries and all of that. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, so we are getting those Band-Aids in, and that's what we want to share with you.
Or if you want to do it for your local children's hospital, we are in support of that too. I know we've got friends from the north that are doing that too. So
we have awesome, Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. Yes. They made an entire tutorial. She made a whole Band-Aid quilt and quilted it.
Yep.
And I know she's mailing that to us soon so that we can donate it.
Yes.
To the neurosurgical unit, which is just the blessing that we have received from the hospital is so amazing, and this is just a small way that we can start to give back to other families. So we've got some other Band-Aids that someone else sent us. So we've got this one.
Yes.
And
I like the color scheme.
This one. Yeah, this is a really nice
very bright
hot air balloons. That's really cute. And this guy. This is going to make the cutest. Oh, I love this plaid. This is so cute.
It's so bright when you turn off the light, it will still glow. And I know kids will love this.
Yeah.
And
families
will definitely love this.
So cute. It looks like she alternated. So I'll probably just use that white solid as the background. Yeah. So I said, if you have time to make 1 or 2 Band-Aids, throw them my way and I will quilt them up into either big quilts or one Band-Aid is actually great for a NICU quilt because the babies are so tiny. And so I can just quilt up one Band-Aid and make it a little quilt too. And actually in the NICU, they can't even have blankets because they are so tiny, but they can have little like memory catcher things. And so one Band-Aid is perfect for the families. 2 more. This one and this last one. So thank you guys so much for sending us these Band-Aids. We are so appreciative and love getting them, love seeing them, and all of that. Yes. So if you haven't done that yet, we'll we will put our P.O. Box address in the bottom.
Yes.
Okay, the next couple of mail calls that we have really quickly, we got in red Aida, and I'm so pumped. There's a Mania start that I have that I needed red Aida for. I reached out to Fat Quarter Shop and said, hey, you don't carry red Aida. Do you think that you might be able to?
They just like sprinkled some magic fairy dust.
They went, yes.
Do.
And it was in the mail.
Done.
And so this is Christmas red. It's beautiful. I cannot wait to use it.
Very
and
bright.
You guys will see this in our Mania starts.
Kind of jealous that I didn't get it.
And this pattern This is a market release, and I searched and searched and searched and could not find it anywhere. Everyone was sold out of it. I could buy it on Etsy for like $40, and I wasn't doing that because I knew somebody would find it, and Fat Quarter Shop found it. So this is from Blue Flower. This is Quilting Bee, and I knew when I saw this, I had to buy it. I knew I have to stitch this.
Oh,
like,
why?
It's
a bee.
It would be awful for me not to stitch that. So I got that, and I can't wait to start it. It's not a mania start for me, but I am going to start it soon,
it's on the list.
And I'm pumped. Okay, next I got all of the cottages except for January, February, March. I have to get those still, but I got all the Country Cottage Needleworks cottages. So I've got April through December, and so we got those in the mail, and I'm so excited. So I just have to get 3 of them, and I will have that complete collection, which I'm really excited about. And I did get the complete collection of Country Cottage Needleworks Santa Village,
which we're a big fan of.
Yes, I'm
Christmas
so
villages.
pumped.
So awesome.
Yes, you all know we've talked about our Christmas village before.
Yeah.
And I'm so pumped because this is going to make the cutest,
great addition.
greatest stitchy little village. So I got all of Santa's Village, and I'm really excited. You might see some of both of those in the Cottage of the Month and Santa's Village. You might kind of see those in Mania Start. Yes. So keep going. I got some new needles. I don't know about y'all. I am using Bohin needles. I've used Bohin needles for a while, but I keep bending them. I don't know why. I think I'm just being too hard on my needles, but they did send me another pack so that I can try and see if maybe these will be a little different. I think I just need to lighten up a little bit.
I think you do too, because I haven't bent a needle.
These are the clip-on lights. They go onto the side of your glasses, and that way when you're looking down at your stitching, they can illuminate what you need. So they just kind of clip on, and I'm going to blind you, I know. And, well, it didn't turn on. There we go.
Hey, wow.
I know, right? It's bright. It's like, okay. So they clip on, and these are wonderful for stitching. I'm so excited about it. I've only used them once, and I already think they're amazing. So between this and the Q-Snap, I could stitch forever. I'm so pumped about it. So we got these in the mail, and I could not be more grateful. I really wanted to try these, and now we get to, and I love them.
Awesome.
Really. If you have questions about them, please don't hesitate to ask.
Yes.
The next 2 things I'm excited about because they are future giveaway items, and I'm really pumped about it. This is Witches Night Out, which, as some of you know, there goes the note, we have said in the past that we don't do Halloween in our house, but y'all, I love this quilt book because it is not only Halloween.
It's fall.
It is fall.
Yes.
I'm going to show you this very last page right here because I don't want to give away the pattern. That is a pumpkin table runner that I cannot wait to make this up. I'm toying around with the idea of doing a sew along with it for everybody who gets the book, and kind of doing that together for fall because it's so adorable. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pumpkins in it. So I'm toying around with that. We'll see. So this is an Enso Emma pattern. Let me read to you about it a little bit. The Witch's Night Out quilt book by Itso Emma is all fun, no fright. This whimsical quilt tips a pointy black hat to some of the hallmarks of Halloween. Black cats on broomsticks, flying bats, and witchy hats, cauldrons, and pumpkin patches. Finishing at 57.5 by 64.5, there will be plenty of time to make this quilt before the big night. So it is a quilt pattern. There's also a bonus table runner included that will enchant you. The spiral bound book is excellent for classes, sew-alongs, and retreats. So get your copy before they magically disappear.
Awesome.
So you can get this at Fat Quarter Shop's website. They sent it to us. And they sent us a second one for a future giveaway. So we are very, very excited about that. You can get this book for $14.95, and we will link it down below.
Absolutely.
Yes. The next thing and very last thing in our mail call, and I have not even opened it yet.
Wow.
I know. We got a package today. I was going to wait and show you, but can't. This is the cutest backpack from Bee in My Bonnet and Fat Quarter Shop.
Exclusively at Fat Quarter Shop.
that says Eat, Sleep, Stitch, Repeat, Lori Holt by Bee in My Bonnet. And y'all, this is not one of those like cinch bags. This is a full canvas cinch bag. It's a project bag that you can throw all of your, like Q-snaps will fit down in this and everything. It's got these great drawstring bags. And it's got a zipper on the front. It is heavy duty canvas. When I first saw the picture, I was like, oh, that's so cute. But I was a little weary about it. But the girls did not disappoint. I should have known. They're not going to like put out something that's not amazing quality. And this is super thick canvas. Yeah. So like head over right now and buy this because they will sell out and they are absolutely adorable. Yeah. The back has both of their logos on it right there. So cute.
Yes.
And they sent us a second one for a future giveaway. So definitely hang tight and watch out for that. Yeah, both of those things. So really, really exciting. Thank you guys so much for joining us in the Hive today. Yes. We are so excited to talk about our mania plans next week. So, and stay tuned for other tutorials and unboxings this week. For now, thanks and have a great day.